We'll keep you going, Teacher Andy, with the interacting part, the safe, you know. We'll keep you going. We'll just pop in everybody right. They're coming in right now, Teacher Andy. And we'll keep you going with the interacting, the safe environment, like Teacher R shared. And then I want to comment as well on something, because you talked about religion, and this is the beauty of true project based, and the world will understand it as we show it. Good, Teacher Andy's back there. I just admitted him in. As Teacher Andy comes back in, I did admit him in. There he is. He has the microphone off there. There's Teacher John. Good. I will share, as Teacher Andy just isn't back on the mic yet, but when he pops, there he is. Okay, good. Okay, Teacher Andy, you're interacting in the safe environment.
Yeah. So that's what I think is we have so much control over this because we're the ones that are doing it. This is to me, this is the vision that I've had since I became a teacher, and I've always said that if every teacher that I've taught with that I actually thought, that thought on the same level as I did, if I could put them all in one place, and it would be the best school that was ever going to happen. And I've always believed that. And I've never said any administration was school. I think the teachers are the administrators. I think the teachers should be the one making the decisions. We're the ones that are having to do all this stuff. We're the ones that are in the rooms doing stuff every day. Administrators are just doing their thing. We don't need that. We need people to interact. We need teachers to talk to each other and say, look, I was watching. And another thing that we can do is, as a teacher in a Zoom, if you see something that's going silly and someone's being silly, you can private message them and say, look, I'm a teacher. I'm part of this. If you want to act like this and say this kind of stuff to the teacher that's trying to improve your language, bye. We're okay with that. This is, we can give some people some chances. Like, look, this is not how we do it, but this is, it doesn't need to be something where any teacher feels like this is hard. This is something that I want to do, but I'm just frustrated because someone's acting silly in my Zoom meeting. Nope, it's not how we do it. So I think that that's what's really cool is the idea here that we do feel comfortable, and we should all be able to get on a Zoom like this every once in a while as teachers and just discuss what we think is good, what we think is bad. I don't have all the answers. I mean, just listening to you guys and what you're saying, we can continually grow this every single day to make it the perfect place for all of us to be successful. I want this to be the best school that ever happened. I really do. If you don't know my educational background, this has been something in my mind forever. I've always wanted to create a school where this kind of learning happens. And until, when I saw WebTalk, I was just like, wait a minute, we can pay people through a company, a site, doing the same thing that we do every day. Some online, some people are doing it in the classrooms. Every single teacher, will tell you the same thing. Yeah, we don't get paid a lot of money, but when you have a student like John was just saying that goes to university because you helped him, all of us have those stories. That's what we're about. But if we can actually include the revenue that teachers deserve, how many people are going to start doing this if you can show them that you don't even have to do your job anymore at a school to be a teacher and be successful and be fine? If we can reach that goal, that's incredible. If we can't, we're still teachers. We're still doing what we love, and we're still connecting. And I've always said that whether WebTalk does what it does or it doesn't do what it does, what they said, we will still keep doing what we do, and that's being awesome teachers. And now we just have a bigger connection. It doesn't matter where everything goes. We're all going to be connected for the rest of our lives. That's the way I feel. It's not like, oh, well, Web Talk didn't happen. Bye, guys. Nope, that's not how it works. So we as teachers can just keep growing this and building this and making this stronger. So if you have concerns, if you have ideas, you need to say that. And you need not to be afraid of saying it. I don't think that anybody's going to come in here and make suggestions that people would be like, why are you doing that? No, most of our suggestions are going to be positive. Most of our suggestions are going to build it to be stronger. So understand that that's what we're trying to do. And ultimately, we're trying to make some money. Of course, we're teachers. We still have to, fund our families. We still have to live our lives. And if we can create something that says, I have so much freedom now that I can just do Web Talk and innovative English and not worry about my income, oh my goodness, that would be incredible.
Hey, Teacher Andy, I want to share some things. And, you talk about, religion. And, Facebook, you talk about it. People have their comments, in the Web Talk schedule. And when we have individuals that are passionate about their own religion, they want to talk about it, or maybe they know many, and they put the subject, global religions. Well, it's permission-based. And I want to connect that very clearly to this is true project-based. This is permission-based. So when we create the schedules and the teacher or a human being or a student says, I want to be in and I want to share my wisdom about, my religion, and that's what that individual does, other people are permitting themselves in as they see the schedule and say, you know what, I want to be I want to learn about that. So this is not what you understand or have been a part in your whole life. It was non-permission based. You went to the four walls of a classroom based on your parents. They put you in there. They didn't ask you when you're 3 years old or 5 years old or 10 years old, hey, would you like to go to this school and sit there and learn those 10 subjects all week long? They did not ask you that. And we are human beings. And this is why we got lost in humanity, because of the non-permission based environments. And this is where the world does not understand Teacher Tim, except only a slight few in the world. And one of them is the head professor at an engineering department. He understands that Teacher Tim will cure every single super engineer based on their vision. It's done. Success. And the permission based is the key. This is when people go into the Facebook lives and they you want to talk about something and then they quack their mouth on the opposite. That's silly. That's a silly world. Let them have that world. We're attracting high level energy, and this is only the beginning. This is true project based. This is not homeschooling, as Super Dad AJ Hogue talks about all the time. Homeschooling. Well, that's just parents and a group of people putting stuff into the child's head. That's here. Oh, that's better than the four walls of a classroom where there's a lot of heavy bullying and we ignore that. Well, true project-based cures that as well, because Teacher Arsh, safe. I can share. People are listening. This is all an expansion of 4.5 years ago, and I had the opportunity of a teacher during this 4.5 years ago online say, Teacher Tim, I got someone that you got to meet. Another American teacher shares about this American teacher. Is the other American teacher still around? Well, he was about the money and only the money. Well, Teacher Tim, free. If you're going to support the big people and all the big corporations, well, that's old school. We're not here to be doing that. That's why RJ, when he came into a Zoom meeting, everyone, we did not expect. Teacher Tim, I have zero expectations outside. You're going to hear this a lot. Did Teacher Andy have any expectations that he might? Well, I know Teacher Andy knows that RJ's watching us inside his idea. He knows what's going, it's running through his idea. And Teacher Tim always quoted that. The true educational evolution will run through Web Talk. And that's what I want to share about permission-based. True project-based. You're going to hear it on the Facebook Live a lot. I keep repeating it. It's the highest level. When you start with the vision of a student of any age, they develop all the subjects that humanity thinks they need, but they do it in the natural way during their own process. And we can guide them along the way and challenge them along the way. And this is exactly what's going to happen, just like tonight. Erdy coming, sharing. He's honored to be here. Wants to be a teacher. Oh, he shares that idea. Boom, he's going to become one. That's a guarantee. That's a guarantee he becomes one. He shared his vision. It's nothing more, nothing less. So either you're in or you continue on your journey. Teacher Tim has flicked many passionate pioneers away because they will continue to quack their mouth on an old school of supporting big companies. We are here to support humanity. It's that simple. To do it. Teacher Arsh.
Okay. The one thing that I love about this, about Web Talk, actually, and here in my country, let's say in my small town, special English teacher, they don't support each other. For example, there are like 2-3 teachers in a school, and the others from the other schools, they don't support each other. They don't support each other. They don't. But I'm like a rookie. I'm not an experienced, guy in teaching. I just, visualize those things, and I was like, they're teacher. They're supposed to support each other in order to, to make this effective, whether it's English or any kind of subject. But, it was in June. It was, like 6 months ago, 7 months ago, just a teacher. I was listening to a teacher guiding people to the right way, or let's say the righteous way. And I was like, okay, it's not only for me. I'm not gonna be greedy enough. I'm not gonna be greedy and just think about me. I'm going to support my friends. They are teacher too. They are English teacher. They are biology. I don't know. I don't care. Any kind of teacher, I'm going to support. I will share my link and I will explain how it works. And, for this, this Web Talk and the idea of Web Talk just taught me how to love what I'm doing now and be supportive, not only for one individual, for the community. Erbil is 4 hours away from me, but through social media, now, I contacted so many teachers, English teacher, and now they're Web Talker. It's just because, there was an idea. Someone just put an idea inside me, and I just shared that idea with that, those teachers. Now they're on Web Talk. They're supportive of me, and they're supporting themselves too. And if they be active, they will support their community too. Although I'm trying to explain everything, the money part, the let's say the community, the team. I'm talking to Mexican, people, teachers. Mexico is very far away from me, but I can communicate. So that's what I love, what I love doing, because I'm a teacher and I care about teachers. I care about community, but I know if I find someone, a teacher who is passionate, he or she is going to, make effort and hopefully change, just like John said, change people's life, which is gonna be great. That's why I love what I'm doing. I don't if I don't care if I get money or not. For now, I don't care. I just do what I love to do. I just support. So yeah, that's it.
Yeah, and to everyone here, teacher, teacher Arsh, he simply shows. He has been showing. He'll show today. He's not quacking his mouth. So I want to say to Teacher John, because an idea popped up through this meeting that you wanted to hold, and the standards of who you are. What if on the schedule of Web Talk you have a development of language teachers class? There are individuals that want to be someone like you, the British accent type of deal. You have these Web Talk development classes, and they know in the schedule when it is 2, 3, 4, 5 months in advance. They know, boom, and then you walk them through your standards and to show, well, what happens. You're developing humanity based on your beautiful way of how you want this accent to be and everything in between.
Of course, Teacher Tim, I did suggest that, because I already have a program of teaching where I help non-native English teachers. I help them improve their pronunciation to make them more effective English teachers. I'm already doing this, albeit mostly with Italians, because I live in Italy part of the time, and I know a lot of Italians. But also, like you say, I could get a program going on Web Talk. I could make some videos, or I could do live live lessons on Zoom, where people who want to be teachers. I mean, Alexandra, she's one of my private students already, and her goal is to actually become an English teacher as such. So, as much as I can help her in any way I can, it's my pleasure to do that. So yeah, I mean, anyone that wants to improve their English to a level where they become efficient language teachers, I'd be really, really happy to help them with that. That would be fantastic.
Yes. Yeah. Thank you, Teacher John.
Yeah.
Hey guys, with all the time and that you guys use right now, let's have everyone share, in about a minute, a little reflection, and we'll say goodbye here. We'll start with Teacher Bari.
Okay, so I wanted to say something, to add something to what Teacher John have said. When just an idea, when you share your knowledge through Zoom for the moment, waiting for the app, for the Web Talk app, you can also promote for your channel, or how do you say, reflect or something like that. Put something, share something on your channel for the teachers or for the your learners or students to see later on. It's like a report or something to do, or all right, you can add it on your paper, or you make a paper, you add it on your channel for them to see it later on.
Yeah, I get what you're saying. I've already thought of that, and during my Zoom classes, I'm going to think about making videos that they can refer to. That will be on Web Talk,
and also
which will be in along the lines of the lesson that I took. So as a referral, a video for reference. I know what you're saying. Thank you. That's a good idea. Yeah, I appreciate it.
One thing really quick though is, when we still are trying to get our heads out of other social media. So think about this. If you put it on YouTube, I can go to YouTube and I don't go to WebTalk. What's the goal? The goal is to make sure that everything is pushed into WebTalk. And I know that like John says, I want to do stuff for free. I don't care, if people are paying for it, but they aren't in WebTalk. They aren't paying for it, but their actions are helping us.
Yes.
So, I get it that we have YouTube channels. I get it that we have Facebook Live. I get it that we have all that stuff, but we're changing. And I'm saying we're, as in myself included. I'm getting to that point where it's like, you know what? The only post that needs to be in Facebook anymore is like Gerard said, the only post in Facebook needs to be a post that said I posted it in WebTalk. That's the ultimate goal. We're trying to build this community and this ecosystem. And if we're stopping at, I can just go to YouTube, then we're not quite there yet. We're not quite at where we want to be. And it's going to be a process for all of us to migrate into that. So yes, I agree that it's great that we have, channels in YouTube and we're putting stuff in there. Great. You should be. I think you should be. But the ultimate goal is every single person that gets in and is a student of us is a web talker, because that's where we generate the activity. That's where we generate the revenue. That's where we start being able to help each other and our students be better and make money and make revenue and change this whole mindset that we have been supporting multiple major companies and major, social media sites with all of our work. Every teacher in here has said it. I'm okay with not making money. Yeah, you are. You're proving that. But you should be even more okay with doing the same thing and making a little bit of revenue so that you can do more. I mean, John said it. If I make money, what is he going to do? He's not going to go, well, I made money, I'm out. No, he's saying, I made money, I'm going to help those students. I made money, I want to help a teacher. His thought process just keeps showing that he doesn't care about all the money. But if he has it, he can start helping other people. So let's just keep trying to push this stuff into WebTalk. We're Zoom right now. The second that there's live video in WebTalk, the Zoom's over. Zoom's over.
Yes. And very quickly, we'll bring on. I like to have a little reflection. Teacher Burry, we'll keep it with 1 minute as the end. Very, very serious. This is true project. You're gonna get used to the little reflection parts here, man. You went over your minute, dude. You're very lucky. Teacher Andy, Teacher Andy knows when I meet Teacher Andy, we're gonna arm wrestle, and then we're gonna say, okay, who's the winner then? All right.
My bad.
Hey, all right. Hey, Super Terry, I like to hear your reflection because what a beautiful listener. So many, Facebook Lives, Zooms now. She's an active web talker. She's sharing posts, she's commenting, saying hello to people she's not connected to. It's insane how she got it. And she's here because of a good friend who shared an invitation to her to Web Talk. So, Terry, would you like to share a little reflection about tonight? Saw the dog there with you. Maybe she's figuring it out. Let me unmute her. Erdi, 1 second, Erdi. I want to get Terry in here. Can't get her. Okay. All right. We'll get Terry another time. Okay, Erdi.
Okay. Thanks a lot. What we are doing here, as you said before, we are interacting. Without interaction, we cannot improve. The main thing what we should. There are a lot of resources to learn English, grammar resources, YouTube, but without interaction, without talking to each other in real life, online, and we cannot improve. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Ernie. Thank you for that reflection. Hey, Super Terry, you're back now. I think you froze out and came back in. Super Terry, a reflection about tonight and what you've been a part of? I'll unmute you. Thank you, Teacher John. I can't get to you to unmute. Terry, looks like you're trying to figure it out. We'll wait for Super Terry. Okay, we lost her again. There she is. Super Z, pop in here for a reflection. The new YouTuber. Listen to the Teacher Andy say, hey, wait a minute. I'm a new YouTuber here, man. What's going on?
Actually, I do agree about what Andy said about what Sam said about create a channel. Actually, we should not share everything in other social media, like what Neruza said. We don't have to record everything and share it inside Facebook, because what is the beauty of WebTalk? Because when we ask someone why don't you join WebTalk? Because why do I join WebTalk? Everything is here on Facebook, on YouTube. You got me?
You know it, Super Z. Teacher Andy, you can pop in here, man.
I'm keeping to my 1 minute. I'm just listening.
Thank you, Super Z. And Ernie, we got Atul. Reflection on what you've been listening to, and thank you for the beautiful listening school. And I want to say thank you for the beautiful writing skills that you're showcasing in Web Talk, as you know. Atul, would you like to share? You can unmute. There you go.
Hello. Yeah, it was good to listen you all here. I just like to share things, and it's good that you appreciate what I write. It's good to be part of meeting. That's all.
Thank you, Atul. And that's what True Project's about. From the heart, you're a creative writer, you share it, and Simply Teacher Tim is aware of it. And I just love what you're sharing in Web Talk. You're showing. Now, we have Teacher Arsh. You want to pop in for that last minute reflection here?
Yeah, of course. Yeah, what I got tonight, let's say it's tonight now. What I got tonight was, was a little piece of, genius, So we just continue doing this, and I love doing this. And I'm trying to get more like Dastan. Dastan just joined the Nalusa's Zoom call, I think, right? So I just keep pushing the teachers around the world, around all Kurdistan, and I'm doing it, man. And I just love being around the teachers, because I know whenever just a teacher just say something, I get something. That's the beauty.
Yes.
So,
thank you, Teacher Arsh. And Teacher Rahat came in here at the end. Actually, we can have him share a reflection of Teacher Jesus's glory that he was a part of. 1 minute, Teacher Rahat. Share your reflection about what you went through with Teacher Jesus quite a few hours ago. Then we'll head out.
Okay, thanks, Teacher Team, and it's my pleasure to see all the lovely people. So, yeah, I was with him last night around 90 minutes. And honestly, it was an amazing discussion about to introduce yourself, why we learn English, and how we can implement our knowledge to the students, or how we can help each other. We were just sharing our thoughts and ideas, and that's really a well discussion, because we all are sharing from our own personal experience, as well as how it can be more implicated to the other people. And though I'm a bit late today, that's all briefly. Thank you, everyone.
Yes, well, Teacher Rahat, thank you for being there with the debut, actually, of what this is all about. Teacher Jesus scheduling it. He posted it in WebTalk first, and that's the key. And what these schedules are when we do have these appointments, like Coach Nalutza, sharing it in WebTalk first. Now, you're going to see some things in Facebook that Teacher Tim put out there, screenshots of this. Hey, where? Where is this? Not in Facebook. So people are going to be like, well, wait a minute, what's going on here, man? You think Teacher Tim is going to play a game in Facebook? That's why the respect of the recordings and what Coach Nalutza shared, we can have everything recorded. You don't need to put it out anywhere. Just record it in the laptop. Just record when you go. You don't need to put it in YouTube if you feel, it's unnecessary. But we got to get Coach Nalutza in here. And the other thing that Erdi said in the reflection at the end, we can have all students listening to all different types of things all day long. That's this level. We're taking humanity to the highest level, interacting based on what they love. It's that simple. And when we interact and when we listen and we share, we grow. It's that simple. And that's what we're doing. That's what we're creating right now in this 24 hours. So Erdi, thank you for expressing that way. See, as everybody had their reflections on everything. And then let's get Coach Nalutza in, because she is here, isn't she? Yeah. Coach Nalutza.
Yeah.
Unlimited reflection, Coach Nalutza.
Well, actually, it was a really amazing day today for me, and I'm so happy to be with you, with all of you. Yes, about recording. Actually, I didn't want to record the video, because people will wait to see the record. So if they want to see something, to come and to see. This is my idea. Yeah, of course. Yeah, you're right. I'm going to record from now and to save on my laptop, maybe, but not to public, maybe I will upload maybe 2 or 3 minutes, or maybe 5 minutes, but not all. This is my idea.
Very good. Very good.
If I post on YouTube, who will come to Zoom? No one, right?
Well, actually.
And thanks to all of you who came today.
Yeah. Hey, man, there's Banana Boy there in the back, man. Banana Man. Hey, what's up there, man? What's up, Super David in the back? You're not playing any games or anything on that phone, man? Huh? You already empowered up with your 5 minutes? Huh? I'm coming over there. I'm gonna get there. Hey, guys, I just want to share that. You know what? When we even have these videos and they're put out there, let me share with you. Huh? You want what? You want to be in the Zoom with us, man? I can see you right now. You're in, dude. I'm in YouTube. Yeah, you are a YouTuber. You're high level, man. Beautiful, dude. Yes.
Yeah.
Take care of your mom, Super David. And so, really quickly, we can pop all these videos out anywhere we want, man. At the end of the day, the 24 hours, they're going to want to join. Why? Because we are interacting. And that's the element that is missing as we share these things out. Let the individuals just listen all day long. They're interacting. They're going to see the interaction. And that's the key. This is the evolution part. And where is Teacher John? The thumbs up. Uh-oh. All right, guys. Super Z. Big smile there at the end. Thank you, Erdi. Innovative English of Russia, Innovative English of Morocco, Innovative English of England, India, Kurdistan, USA, another England, 2 of them, and Romania. Gotta love you guys. Thank you. Thank you very much. Now, you guys can leave out and stuff. I'm going to reflect in this recording a little bit. as the true project-based teacher will always do in these recordings, you'll see all the recordings of the past 5 years. And this is just another rise in it all. So this is June 11th, 2020. And what came here was based on an idea. Teacher John, Innovative English of England, wanted to come in and share about setting standards for teachers in these interactive Zoom classes and schedule. So we make sure that we have some standards set. And Teacher Andy, Innovative English of USA, the one who shared the idea of Web Talk to Teacher Tim many, many years ago, it's into the third year now, is that what this is right here is simply about listening. It's about listening to humanity. And one at a time, this is the quality part, we will build a beautiful world where humanity knows truly how to interact with each other. And that is Teacher Tim's reflection just on this beginning of the new decade, and to have all of these individuals that shared and then reflected, they will understand what true project-based is as well. It's also a beautiful reflection. At the end of the time, what did they think? Teacher Tim got to see this in the engineering home. Also as a facilitator, got to sit in with the reflection with all the students. What did they do today? What did they fail on? How did they change their action plan? What did they learn? What's in their journal? They write their thesis. Because at the end of the beautiful 24 hours, prepare yourself, humanity. Every individual that joins the true project-based learning environments, they're going to write their story. They're going to have their story written. And it will start with chapter 1. What's their vision? What were their facts? What do they want to learn in the beginning stages? And their action plan will be set. And they will learn that their action plan as they set it, will always change. And that is the beauty of true project-based, that teaches any human being, anytime, the true nature of living in this world. Everything changes at all times. So, Teacher Andy, thank you for taking the time, man. Enjoy the football. Yes. And to all of you, you know, the reflection at the end, Coach Nalutza with her son in the car, Super David, Teacher Andy having your son there. That's really what we're all about, as you know. Yes, we're all adults here. And, to have the children all around and sitting around and laughing and making noises like Teacher John shared, it's okay, make the noises. It surely is, because it was a meeting of 4 individuals. And when one is permitted in, whatever noise is there, it is all about whatever's communicated and seen. You know what I mean, that respect. And it isn't about the children, muscling them to be quiet. They will at times, but that was a lot of fun, and nice to have Erdi here. Someone who's been showing on the global stage of Facebook, and then seeing the screenshots of his Zoom talks with different individuals. So that's nice. He's aware.
Yeah, I just wanted to say thank you to all the people that got on here and spent their time, talking and sharing ideas. That's awesome, and it's only going to grow, and it's only to get bigger, and it's only going to include more and more people as we go along. So this is very, very beginning. Even though it's been a long time, it's still just the beginning. So I appreciate everybody coming in and expressing their ideas and their thoughts. And Erdi, you're still here, and it just shows that that it's working, and that people are figuring this out and understanding And, you know, at some point, I know for everyone, we won't be telling about Web Talk